Hey everyone, welcome to this special episode of the Nostalgia Test podcast. I'm your host, Dan Dissinger, and on January 16th of this year, the boys there at the Buzz in the Tower podcast, Mo and Max, invited Manny and I to recast the classic 90s action film Independence Day. And we went crazy on that. I had to record it at a veggie grill in Santa Monica. It was a quick record. You'll see that we're using just earbuds, but we just had to get to it. We were just dying to do it. And Buzz in the Tower cut our crazy, weird 9-minute clip down to this amazing, energetic, like four minutes or so. So we thank them for like going through that. But we'd like to release the whole 9.5 minutes of our recast of Independence Day, where we just go crazy, just having fun recasting Independence Day. We'll have an episode coming next week, and hopefully we'll get to the Independence Day nostalgia test soon. Follow the nostalgia test everywhere you get podcasts and enjoy this special episode. Welcome to the Nostalgia Test podcast, the show where two longtime friends put their mainstream pop culture past to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test.
What's up, guys? This is Manny and Dan from the Nostalgia Test podcast. I want to thank Mo and Max, the Buzz and the Tower Boys, for inviting us here to give you guys our recast. And first, I want to say, welcome to the 90s. Be kind, rewind.
There you go.
We've been doing the 90s since 2020, and we're happy that you are here and joining, and we cannot wait to see what you guys come out with. So, My first recast, I'm jumping right into it. Recast. Taking Will Smith out. I'm getting Cuba Gooding Jr., putting him in from Jerry Maguire. His character from Jerry Maguire would be great. I want him to punch that alien and be like, now that was a close encounter. I'm taking Goldberg out, and I'm putting Tom Hanks. Now,
Goldberg.
Not Goldberg. Jeff Goldblum, he's out of there, and we're putting Tom Hanks. Now, I was thinking like Castaway, but I know that's not the 90s, so I'm thinking more like Forrest Gump.
Oh my God.
Because Forrest Gump was, he met like 4 presidents. He started a whole $1 million, like a shrimp company. He fought in the Vietnam War. Why not get him in an alien ship and get him out there?
Absolutely.
Helping out Cuba Gooding.
Absolutely.
Then I got the crazy pilot, Quaid's character. Wendy's Quaid's character. Guess what? He's going out. Jim Carrey, Jim Carrey, anything. Wow. Just lie, Truman Show, whatever. Get Jim Carrey in there, because imagine Jim Carrey's face. I'm back.
Oh,
that's it.
God, that would be insane.
We get him, and I think I had Matthew McConaughey in there, but I think the president, Ed Harris. Ed Harris.
I was thinking of doing that.
Ed Harris, bro. Ed Harris, the king of the 90s, the king of the 2000s. That guy always has a job. That guy is one of my favorite character actors of all time. Like, he's Ed Harris. He could do whatever. So I'm
Ed
down.
Harris from anything in the 90s, basically.
Anything in the 90s, because he's just Ed Harris. Like, but you believe it. Maybe Abyss, but like The Rock. I'm sorry.
Oh,
The
there
Rock.
we go. The Rock.
Remember him in The Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, he's the guy from The Rock, but now he's the president, and he puts on that speech.
I love it.
That's it. What do you got?
Do it. Okay, so
what do you got?
I went deep. I went real deep, because I was thinking like 90s, but I was just like, first part of me was like 90s teen movies, right? Can I cast this like a 90s teen movie? But then there were some other people I was like, it's got to go crazy. So for Will Smith, Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum, I'm doing together right now, because my favorite duo of all time is Jay and Silent Bob. So I'm putting Jason Mewes in as Will Smith, and I'm putting in Kevin Smith as Silent Bob in for Jeff Goldblum. Now I know Jeff Goldblum has a lot of lines, and Silent Bob has 0 lines and everything, but that doesn't matter. No. I think it would be great if he just stood there and just reacts. Yes. Because Jason Mewes, I think, would be great if he punched the alien and said, "Welcome to Earth," because Jason Mewes is one of the most underrated actors of the 90s. Absolutely. Yeah. Dogma, Mallrats, Clerks, everything. Jay and Silent. I mean, into the 2000s, I mean, he gets even better, I think. And shout out to Jason Mewes, So those two for those two parts. When it comes to Randy Quaid, I'm going in a totally crazy direction. I'm casting Fairuza Balk from The Craft.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, she's insane in everything she does. And I
Okay.
thought she was amazing in the craft. And I think like you need someone that's gonna have like first of all, you need someone out of left field for that part. So I think Fairuza Balk when I think 90s, especially like women in the 90s and teen movies and stuff, I think Fairuza Balk. She was like quintessential like 90s actress, right?
I
So
love that we're making this a teen movie now.
absolutely. So then but this is where it takes a turn here. For Bill Pullman's character, I'm going deep. This is a deep cut. I'm going Glenn Close, cameo in Hook. Okay. Okay, so Max and Mo, when you go into the 90s, you have to look deep. You have to go into the cameos because there's some crazy cameos going on in these movies.
Crazy. Glenn Close Hook. Like no reason why she was there.
It shouldn't even be in that movie, but she was like, I want to be in this film.
She gets put into this like snake.
Yeah.
Like the snake box or whatever it was. It was crazy.
I want that person to do that speech that Bill Pullman does. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going. I'm going to keep going, right? I'm going to keep going and cast the whole major cast. Robert Loggia's character, I'm taking out and putting Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction. 100%.
You even got Robert Loggia's character out? Okay.
Yeah, I'm recasting Robert Loggia with Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction. I mean, that character has the greatest monologues, and you need someone that's just going to scream. Now, the thing was this: I was debating whether or not to put Samuel L. Jackson in Jeff Goldblum's character and as his character from Jurassic Park when he said, "Hold on to your butts."
Yes, that could work.
I was debating, but once I had Jason Mewes in there, I was like, "We're going full out," because I had Keanu Reeves in there as Will Smith's character, but I went in a different direction.
Okay.
Now, Judd Hirsch's character, who is Jeff Goldblum's father, I'm recasting as Sandra as Janine Garofalo from Reality Bites and like the entire 90s. Okay.
Killing me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's like she is amazing. And you need someone really quirky to do that part. 100%.
Okay.
100%. Right. We're going to keep going here because
Janine Garofalo and her son is Jay.
It's Silent Bob.
It's Silent Bob.
Yeah.
So she does most of the talking for Silent Bob.
Exactly. There you go. Exactly.
There you go. She then has to be on the ship.
She has to be. She's always going to has to be around. And
she has to be around to talk for Silent Bob.
Because she's going to be talking to Jason Mewes' character.
Yes.
The whole time.
Fine. Okay. I like it.
Okay. So then there's Margaret Collin, who played like with Secretary of Defense, or she was one of the people in the cabinet, right? I'm recasting her with Sandra Bullock from either Practical Magic or Speed. One or the other. And I think that means that Sandra Bullock is going to have to also interact with Silent Bob because they were recently married. Okay.
All right.
So all these people have to interact with like Silent Bob, and they have no way of doing.
This is just becoming an Independence Day Silent Bob movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Jason Mewes screaming the entire time and just cursing. This has to be a rated R film. Okay.
Yes.
We have to change this to rated R. I'm recasting.
Yeah, we wouldn't even be able to be on the Buzz in the Tower because we would just be cursing the whole time.
Oh, that's right. Movie. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know you guys are PG, but when you go to the 90s, I mean, there's a lot of rated R films. I mean, let's get with it, guys. So now I'm going Brett Spiner, who is the doctor who got Killer Clowned. And I'm going to recast him with Matthew Lillard from SLC Punk. Okay. Or Scream. Either one. Because that character is such a weirdo. And I think you have to have someone like that's a real character-y actor. And Matthew Lillard, I think, killed the 90s in that way. 100%.
I like it. I like it.
And I have one last recast too, but I have one Vivica A. Fox, who is the wife or girlfriend of Will Smith.
Yes.
I'm taking her out and I'm putting in Tisha Campbell from Martin. So now you have Tisha Campbell interacting with Jason Mewes, right? In the beginning scene, right? It will be amazing. It would be unbelievable. Oh, I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
Last recast, Mary McDonald.
What's the last one? Let's go.
Who played the first lady? Who she was okay. I mean, literally, she just died in the film. I'm recasting her with Jodie Foster from Contact. Straight up, just
love it. You don't need that much. There's not much to it. Okay, I like it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
What about that one? We're going to throw in a little one, and it was recast all the aliens with the killer clowns from outer space.
Yeah, it just makes it. I think Killer Clowns is like 88, 89.
Yeah, we could stretch it. Killer Clowns 2, it came out.
I mean, deal with it.
We'll just say.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Either that or we recast them with the aliens from Mars Attacks.
Oh, all right. All right, guys. Well, Mo, Max, thanks again for inviting us. Guys, don't forget to go to the Nostalgia Test podcast. Follow us on Instagram. Check us out on anywhere you go to get your podcasts.
Yeah.
And be kind. Rewind.
Peace. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. Please subscribe to the Nostalgia Test podcast to know when new episodes drop. Don't forget to leave us 5 stars and a positive review so more people can find the podcast. Share your thoughts and memories on today's topic on our Twitter @NostalgiaTest and on Instagram @TheNostalgiaTest. Tune in next time because you never know what pop culture will pop up on The Nostalgia Test.